Hello, my dear planner friends. I know this is a little unusual to see me instead of this on the screen, but as you saw from the title of this video, this is definitely a little non-traditional type of video. There's just a lot, and the motivation to work in my planner is really just kind of not there right now. I'd like to first start this video out by saying, be good to each other. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and just embrace and love every minute, because you never know when you don't have another minute left. That probably is going to lead into a big reason for this video. I am going to say that I did set up my planner for this week over the weekend. I worked with some of my new stamp kits that I've recently purchased, and I used some little rub-on transfers that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. None of this was with any intention to do plan with me's. I just didn't feel like talking as I was kind of working. Primarily working in my planner this weekend was purely for therapeutic purposes, just because I just needed some kind of outlet. So I will show you though, I do have, this is like my work, my kind of like my time blocking schedule. It's some Agenda 52 Girls. This is the one that I set up using some washi tape and my stickers, not my stickers, these are stamp ink pad and some stamps. I just stamped everything. See, I haven't written a single thing in them yet. I will, I just not ready to right now yet. And then this one, the black boxes are from Happy Planner, colorful boxes, and all the little details, all the little Halloween details are all like these little rub-off transfers that I got at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so little backstory. This weekend, which is the 19th, we have had plans for several weeks. I was getting my granddaughters, and we were having a Scream Queen weekend where we were going to, first we were going to go to this little Halloween festival with like a trunk or treat so that we could take Beckham and the kids could do their trunk or treat thing. And when we come back from that, I was taking Kinley to a haunted farm. We were going to come back, we were making Halloween snacks, and we were going to stay up all night and watch horror movies. That was like our plans. Well, this past weekend, would have been Friday was the 11th. If you follow my channel and you've watched any of my previous videos, my daughter and my grandson, who is 3, will be 4 in December, actually left Minnesota 2 years ago in September, and they've been living with us. Now Beckham does have a grandmother who lives about 30 minutes away. And the 2 years that he's been here, he really hasn't been able to spend a lot of time with her. For one thing, she does travel a lot. She's very active into, she does a lot of things. But he's always been very attached to my daughter. He has separation anxiety really bad. And he just has recently, I would say, like within the past 6 months or so, gotten to where he's even okay to stay with me when Brianna's not here, where he doesn't cry for her and stuff. So she really hadn't had a chance. He hadn't had a chance to really get to spend time with her. And get to know her and develop a real relationship with her yet. But Friday night, he did go and spend the night with her. He'd been looking forward to it, was very excited, really happy about it. He has 2 cousins who live close by to his dad's sister. So his grandma had all 3 of the boys spending the night. They painted pumpkins, did crafts, had a great night. When they were getting ready to go to bed, the boys have their own bedroom at grandmother's house, so they went to bed. Since Beckham isn't really used to being there, he went to bed with grandma, and at some time during the night, grandma passed. She passed on. So they figured that out the next morning. Beckham, he didn't see everything. He didn't really understand a lot was going on, but he did see, an ambulance come, an ambulance leave. He keeps saying that they took his grandma to the hospital and the doctor's going to fix her. He keeps waiting on her to come back home because he wants to go back and finish his visit. It's really, I don't know. So anyway, I kind of played in my planners just because I just needed some time to decompress. This came as an absolute shock. No one expected this. No health issues, nothing. Like I said, very energetic, very active, travels, just lives life to the fullest. But I haven't made any plans because really up to this moment, day by day, we didn't know, how things were going to go, services or anything. Dad flew in, Mom picked him up Saturday afternoon. He's been staying with us. So tentatively now, services are going to be on Saturday. And I'm trying to coordinate with, my daughter, like the whole plan for the services. Like, should we push the girls' weekend back a week? Are we going to do the service? Maybe not get them Friday, get them Saturday evening. Like, I'm just kind of right now just trying to play it by ear. So as far as that, I can't make plans because I don't really have anything concrete now to know. My granddaughter does have a baseball game, a softball game Wednesday. Tentatively, still planning to go to that. That's the only thing right now that isn't completely up in the air. So that's the main reason that I haven't put any plans in my planner and why it's just an empty planner right now. It's decorated, but it's just kind of empty. I did do this, my affirmation for the week. I wrote, I make my family my priority. And that just comes to the other reason why I haven't put any plans. I'm at this really weird place right now where I'm just in so much shock about this, as how unexpected this was. And sometimes in these moments, we're really faced with the reality of our own mortality, and then we think, like there's this fear that the reality of any minute could be our last minute. But then at the same time too, it's like you can't let fear of that moment, halter you from living, that you still have to, not like carry on with life like this didn't happen, like this big horrible thing didn't happen and that it's insignificant, like just go on with the day like nothing is different. But you still have to go on. And so for some reason this week, making plans, thinking about a future, even if it's just a week away, just felt so weird. it felt so off and it just didn't feel appropriate. Like I said, I did take the time to fill out my planner, not fill it out, but to decorate it. And I think it turned out really cute. I'm really proud of the pages, and I will go in and I'll put things in there. But I just think as far as just planning in advance, I'm just not there this week. But I did want to share my layouts because they're very pretty, and I'm going to take pictures of them and put them on Instagram. But I just kind of felt like I don't know. I think I just needed to decompress and just share that. Moments are so precious. People in our lives are precious, whether we realize they are or not. Like I said, Beckham hadn't had a chance yet to really build a relationship, a close relationship with her. Doesn't mean he didn't love her. Doesn't mean she didn't love him. And I never have really been around her enough to build a relationship with her, like a close relationship. Didn't mean that I didn't love her. Didn't mean that I didn't care. We're very different people. But, still doesn't mean this didn't affect me greatly. And again, keeps coming back to, I'm looking at my own, life. And she was very healthy, very active. I, on the other hand, am not. I've been plagued with health issues since September of last year. I'm overweight. I don't take good care of myself. And it's like, for one thing, it doesn't make sense. Like, how can someone that's so active and healthy, this happen while someone who is so not healthy isn't? Just things don't make sense, man. And I don't know. I just think I just needed to get some stuff out, because like I said, Beckham's dad is staying here. I'm trying, to be there for him and support him and show him love and care for him. But at the same time, like, the things that I'm feeling, the things going through my head, like my own reality, the reality of my own mortality, like all those things, I don't want to talk to him about those things. And I don't want to talk about those things when he's here. Or to my daughter. It's just, I don't know, there's just so much going through my head right now. And I thought, she had Beckham spend the night. They had a great time. They go to bed. That's it. She's like in bed, snuggled up with Beckham. And this happens. And I think I work at the emergency department. If you follow my channel, I work part-time at the ER. We had a weekend. Guy came in. He was out of town. He was my age, exactly my age. He was out of town. He had his 10-year-old granddaughter with him. Now, my granddaughter will be 10 in November. He wasn't feeling well, drove himself to the hospital. Within minutes, massive attack of the heart, and his little granddaughter is there all alone until they can get a hold of some family to come get her. And it's just like, in the blink of an eye, lives can change forever. And I don't know, for some reason, I just don't feel inspired to write anything in my planner this week at all. And, hopefully things will change next week. Maybe, they should. I don't know. I know that, and that's what my husband and I were talking about, is that life still has to go on. Like I said, you can't just act like this horrible thing didn't happen and just go on with life like it didn't happen. But it does still have to move forward. You know, time still marches on. And we do still have things that we have to take care of and do, and I will. But his grandmother, she was a little dynamo. Like I said, she traveled a lot. She was always entertaining. Like whenever there was an event, she was one of those people that went above and beyond. Like she took control of everything, and just no one that I know of, that I've ever known of, could beat her when it comes to putting on a party and entertaining. Like she was top notch. And I think I always said that I lived vicariously through her. Like I loved watching her posts on Facebook, all the places that they traveled, the beautiful places they traveled, restaurants she would try out, places she would go, just everything. I always said I lived vicariously through her. And so if anything, I kind of want to take the person she was and let it kind of be an inspiration for me to try to strive to be a better person like that, to be more organized, more structured, just more nurturing, more giving, just making more of an effort to just do everything, you know, for everybody, and just never, ever, ever let anybody question or doubt or guess, you know, where they are in my life, like where they stand. Do I love them? Do I care about them? Yes. You know, I just want everybody to know how important they are. And even, you know, I don't know any of my subscribers on YouTube personally, but a lot of my followers have been with me since I started this channel like years ago. And you know, people say sometimes on a YouTube channel, like when you watch them, they're like, I'm talking to my friends. I talk to you like you're my friends. And it's weird how you can kind of develop that sense of friendship, because it's someone that you share with and then they share back. And, you know, it's someone that you let into your life and then they become a part of your life. And so anyway, I don't know if that makes any sense to you or not. But I just wanted to share why I haven't got crazy inspired for setting up my planners this week, but they are done. And if you follow me on Instagram, I will post the pictures up. I will write something in these boxes and I will post it up. But with that, I'm gonna go get some house cleaning done, and because it was a crazy weekend to say the least. And I did work last night. I was already on the schedule for 8 hours, so I'm gonna go get some stuff done and just spend some time taking care of my family this evening. And with that, again, take care of yourself above all else, and take care of each other. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.